Okay, hi. So today we're going to talk about all of the books that I own by women in translation that are on my TBR. So I would consider this a pile of possibilities for what I may read in the month of August. I won't be doing all of my reading in August for Women in Translation Month, but I do want to try to hit at least 2 or 3 of these throughout the month. I'm going to go kind of by region of the world. So let's travel first into Central Southern America. So the first one is Moonbath. This is translated from the French, and the author is Haitian. Next, we have a short story collection called Please Talk to Me. This is translated from the Spanish, and it is by an Argentinian author. And this is a collection of short stories from many years of her writing. So some as old as being written in 1966 and some as recent as 2011. Okay, that's all I got for that part of the world. And then we're going to move over the Atlantic to Africa. So I have So Long, a Letter. This is by Mariama Ba. This is translated from the French, and the author is from Senegal. And then God Dies by the Nile by Nawa El Sadawi. This is, I've been wanting to read this one for years. This author is Egyptian, and it is originally translated from the Arabic. Now we're going to continue north into Europe, and I am not going through Europe in geographical regions, though I do have a lot of them covered. So we have The Door by Magda Zapo, and this is translated from the Hungarian, from Hungary. Okay, going west, we got Learning to Talk to Plants by Marta Oriolis. This is translated from the Catalan, and the author is from Spain. Primeval and Other Times. This is translated from the Polish, so from Poland. I haven't actually read any of her books, but this is the one that, and I see her as really hit or miss, but of all of the plots, this is the one that has drawn me in the most. Okay, translated from the Italian, this is I Am the Brother of XX, which is a short story collection by Flor Jaggi. To Spain, we have Nada by Carmen Laforet, and this is translated from the Spanish. And this is taught as the female European Catcher in the Rye. So The Heart by Melis de Carangal is translated from the French. And this takes place over the course of 24 hours after there was an accident and someone passed away. Okay, and then this one's a chunker, so I always end up putting off my chunky books, although the writing is pretty big. This is The Museum of Abandoned Secrets by Oksana Zabuko. This is translated from the Ukrainian by a Ukrainian author. Okay, back to France. A lot of French ones. A Winter's Promise by Christelle Dabos. This is, I think, the only one on the list that is not an adult novel. Very popular, My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante, the first in the quartet. This is Broken Glass Park by Alina Bronsky. This is translated from the German. The author grew up in Germany but was born in Russia. And that is all for my European books. Now we are going to move on to Asia. And the first one is Persepolis, which is a graphic novel translated from the French that takes place in Iran. And this is the part 1. There's 2 parts to it. So we will continue east. We have Blood Sisters by Kim Yidiam. This is translated from the Korean, and it seems like not like a coming of age novel, but like the new adult version of that, where it's taking place in a college, kind of like The Idiot. We have a short story collection from China, Love in a Fallen City by Eileen Chang, translated from the Chinese. And this is a classic. Then moving to Japan, we have Breast and Eggs by Mieko Kawakami, and The Memory Police by Yoga Ogawa, who I've read from both of these authors before and enjoyed the short story that I read by Mieko Kawakami and really enjoyed the story I read by Yoko Ogawa. So those are all of the books that I have to choose from. I feel like I have a lot of different vibes in the different parts of the world. Maybe I'll try to hit different continents. But yeah, I'm just planning on trying to get to maybe 2 or 3 throughout the month. Let me know if you're participating in Women in Translation Month, and that is all I got for this video. This is my whole physical TBR of books written by women in translation. So that is all I got. So until next time, happy reading.